opens his eyes, falls in love at first sight with the girl in the doorway with beautiful lines, half full of life after thousands of years. What a face to wake up to. He holds back a sigh. She touched his arm. She dusts off the bed where till now he's been sleeping under miles of stone. The dried fig of his heart, under scarab and bone, starts back to its beating. She carries him home in a beautiful boat. He watches the sea from a porthole in stowage. He can hear all she says as she sits by his bed, and one day his lips answer her in her own language. The days quickly pass. He loves making her laugh. The first time he moves, it's her hair that he touches. She asks, "Are you cursed?" He says, "I think that I'm cured." Then he talks of the Nile and the girls in bulrushes. In New York he is laid in a glass-covered case. He pretends he's dead. People crowd round to see him, but each night she comes round, and the two wander down the halls of the tomb that she calls a museum. But he stops to rest, and then less and less, then it's her that looks tired, staying up asking questions. He learns how to read from the papers that she is writing about him, and he makes corrections. It's his face on her book. More and more come to look families from Iowa, Upper West Siders. Then one day it's too much. He decides to get up and as chaos ensues, he walks outside to find her. She's using a cane and her face looks too pale, and she's happy to see him. As they walk he supports her. She asks, "Are you cursed?" But his answer's obscure in a sandstorm of flashbulbs and rowdy reporters. Such reanimation, the two tour the nation. He gets out of limos, he meets other women. He speaks of her fondly, their nights in the museum. She's just one more rag now he's dragging behind him. She stops going out, she just lies there in bed in hotels and whatever towns they are speaking. Then her face starts to set and her hands start to fold, and one day the dried figure, her heart stops its beating. I'll go on the ship. She asked, "Why pyramids?" He said, "Think of the mass, an immense invitation." She asked, "Are you cursed?" He said, "I think that I'm cured." Then he kissed her and hoped that she'd forget that question. Thank